So we're going to talk about the intestines cleanse. Feel old and disgusting, but I'm still detoxing and everything's still coming out of my skin and it feels like clay. I feel like I've gained 5 pounds. I might look like I've gained 5 pounds. My brain's doing all sorts of weird stuff. And I'm feeling older. But in general, from an earth element plane perspective, I feel physically way more solid. I'm eating excessive levels of protein just in peanut butter, banana, and yogurt. So from that, that's a whole new diet. I don't eat like that. That's a gross way to keep on eating. We're about 6 weeks in. I know I haven't done the videos because it was like licensing and I was going insane. I was feeling starved. I was also feeling tortured. And then I would have to eat food, and then the holidays, and I'd have to eat the Christmas lunch or the Christmas dinner. So that's nonsense. What we did discover is our onion soup was excessive liver cleansing. So we're going to talk about everything that we're eating or putting into our bodies. I am still doing the glutamine and the glycine every day, like a glass a day. But we're going to talk about our onion and garlic soup with our miso onion garlic soup. And we're going to talk about how to make our own kimchi. Because when you go to the grocery store and you see that you have no food allowed, let me say this again, you're not allowed food and you have kind of a small budget anyway, and then the kimchi jar is $5 or it's 7 pounds. And it's 7 pounds for a jar that's half this size for tasty kimchi. So we're gonna learn how to make our own. And then we can just get an egg or gluten-free noodles. And then our flavor profile is excellent. Let me say this, peanut butter and kimchi taste amazing together. What? It's like a Thai Asian dish, but it's Korean. So peanut butter and kimchi taste excellent together. Flavor profile works really well. Kimchi on Greek yogurt also tastes excellent. Let me show you this. For your intestinal wall repair, this is excellent. It's a red stripe at the worst CRI. That's not great, but it's all right. And then this. Kimchi on this egg or yogurt or just with peanut butter. And maybe a little bit of noodles. And that's it. And then you feel like you're not starving. Let me say this again. Your taste buds need to be fulfilled. You need to move forward. You need to feel satiated in your brain. Otherwise you're going to go insane. So if you're just eating miso, onion, and garlic soup, you're going to go psycho. But that's the basis for your entire liver cleanse. Let me say this again. The soup is the basis for your entire liver cleanse. So now we're 6 weeks into the intestines, and my intestines feel about 50% healed, at a solid level. in a way, they're like 100% healed, but that's dumb. So it was supposed to be 90 days. Let me say this again, 90 days. So the next 2 months is really strict to get to 100% healed. And that includes detoxifying the liver. There is malic acid. There's malic acid in the onion soup. So if you do it every day, it will start to dissolve the junk in your liver and soften it. It's not a full-on liver cleanse like when you do the gallbladder and liver cleanse with the olive oil and grapefruit juice at the end of a week of just pure malic acid. It's not that level where you're just going to expel a bunch of stones, but you will probably expel sludge and toxicity. We're going to talk about how to get to a healthy solid space before we're able to clean out the entire gallbladder and liver system while we're on A&R. Let me say this again. Because we're running such high vibe stress frequencies, our bodies feel really weak, but also really strong. So it's a weird new balance because we're physically mutating into this like new root chakra, clip-it cleaned Adam Cadman human. And maybe I can't feel my hands for the day. Maybe I feel like I'm on brain shakti, like I'm being electrocuted for 24 hours. Some people can't sleep for like 3 days. Like, these are issues in the spiritual community that are very clear. And then it ends up in CFS, which is chronic fatigue syndrome, and then they can't even function in a normal job on top of it. So we have really big issues balancing out all of these new energies, and we have help. We have help from people around the planet. The dragons and the archangels are helping. All right, so we're going to talk about making our own kimchi. And I'm going to show you from scratch like what all the ingredients look like, because it's not that easy. It's not that easy. So this is a Napa cabbage. It's a Chinese cabbage. It has a flavor that already tastes like kimchi. So we know a lot of the kimchi flavor, the base is just the base flavor of Napa cabbage. It's generally pale yellowish with hints of green. That's the best you're gonna find. We're gonna find daikon radish. Something about this big. We have fresh ginger that we're gonna shave and we're gonna cut up. This is just regular ginger you find at the grocery store. We have shallots. We have garlic cloves. Ooh, there it goes. We have our other color, like, oh, we have this miso. We have some people eat it with fish sauce. We're gonna make it with miso because it's gonna be more higher on the higher end probiotic instead of with the fish sauce, because we're gonna be more vegan on this planet. So just get a canister of miso. And then we have scallions, green onions. And then we have gochujang. I'm assaulting it. You're gonna go to an Asian food market and you're gonna ask for Korean red pepper. So this is all they had. They had when I went there the first time, they had a bunch of the red peppers, and I would chop them up, and then they sold out. You might also find it in a sauce format, but it will just say Taste of Korea, and it's the regular red pepper powder. So that is the basis for making our own kimchi. So I'm going to show you in steps and stages how to do it. All right, so at the end of the day, I'm going to be really upset if I don't show you our beautiful tray. Do you see how lovely that is? Because I don't have like a kitchen cooking show. It's just like, so we have our garlic, our shallots, our ginger, our scallion, and our daikon, and then we have our jars. All right, so I'm also going to pair this with a link that I watched to how to make your own kimchi, but we're gonna do this really nicely. So you're going to cut up the Napa cabbage into strips about this big. Then you're going to put it in a bowl, and you're going to toss salt on it. Oh no, we have to remember this. These are our other two ingredients, which is honey or sugar, but I'm going to choose honey, and then salt. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our jar or our bowl, and we're going to put all the Napa cabbage in the bowl, and then we're going to put our salt, and we're going to drain the salt all over the Napa cabbage, and we're going to soak it in water for 12 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours. And then we're going to rinse and strain it. Just do it overnight. And then wake up the next morning, and then we make it the rest of everything. All right, we're still on the intestines. That's really stupid to say, but it's like 24 hours later almost. So we're gonna do this really quickly. Oh no, I forgot my actual miso. But this is the point. You're gonna slice and dice probably equal amounts of the gochujang, the shallots, the ginger, and the garlic. And then you're going to put in the honey or the sugar, and then you're going to put in the equal miso. And they're going to mix it up. And you're going to dice your daikon and your shallots like this. It's not dicing, it's like stripping. Hold, please. So you're going to take the miso, and probably with this amount, we got 1 spoonful, 2 spoonfuls is probably really good. And this is the organic red miso. So now we're going to mix this up, and we're going to probably add a little bit of liquid and make it like a sauce. And that's it. Hold on. All right, so we're going to put all of it in a bowl, and we're going to mix it. With the miso, we had to add like lemon water. And so we're now going to put it in the jars, and we're going to let it ferment for 3 days. Let me say this again. 3 days of fermentation.